My people, happy Sabbath to you. Hope you all are doing well, practicing self-care, nurturing yourself, preparing for the upcoming holidays, however you celebrate them. I am excited about the ending of a year, going into the beginning of a new year, 2022. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about my 2022 prophetic outlook, what I see spiritually happening in the lives of the collective, in the lives of those that are trusting in the change, okay, that are trusting in the change, and know that the seeds that you planted in 2021, we planted a lot of seeds. I, for one, have shed a lot of tears. Woo, have I shed them. Gone through a lot of transformation in 2021. But early this morning, I typically get up early and I'm meditating around about 3 o'clock, 3:30. I was up and it was raining, pouring down rain. And it was amazing because I already had in my mind the thought of all the seeds that I've planted. Some I've even watered with my tears, and you have as well. But a scripture came to me for those of you that are Bible readers. I'm going to read it to you. It's in the book of Joel, Joel 2 and 23. I'm going to read it for you. Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for he hath given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. January is coming. On the Gregorian calendar, that is the first month of the year. If you follow the Hebrew calendar, that calendar begins like in September, the Hebrew New Year. But if you're following that Gregorian calendar, January is a couple of weeks away, and you can expect, okay, not only that former rain, but that latter rain. That is what is going to cause those seeds to come up. Okay, you have done a lot of inner work in 2021. Okay, a lot of changes have taken place in your lives. And it's funny because when I talk to people about 2021, we all kind of share the same story about all these changes. I, for one, I relocated to a new state. I moved from North Carolina to Texas. And even in that process, I knew that I was going to go through this amazing transformation that would set my life at a different course. For what I remember as my life before was about to be different in so many ways. It was going to be different spiritually. It was going to be different financially. It was going to be different even in the connections that I have in the soul family that was around me. I knew that everything was going to change. And during this time, you know, when you're going through a transformation, there's, you know, you're kind of walking that out alone. It doesn't mean that you are alone. The Spirit is always there to guide you. But the path I was on was only big enough for 2 feet, and that was mine. And that was mine. So when you look at 2022, it is a number 6 year for those of you that study numerology. Number 6 brings in a lot of collaboration, partnerships, divine union, sacred union, a soul family, soul tribe, to collaborate, to complete your mission on the earth. What is your mission on the earth? What is your purpose? Part of what you were going through in 2021 was to prepare you for this number 6 year. It is a powerful year. 2021 was a number 5 year. The 2, and the 1. That brought about changes. Okay, healings, deep healing, dark night of the soul, over and over and over again. I was thinking to myself, boy, if I go through another dark night of the soul. When you're transforming, that's something that you go through more than once. So we're at number 6 now. All of the seeds that you've planted in healing, in career changes, and relationship changes, and letting go, dropping the trauma of codependency, rejections, abandonments, all of those things, of belief systems that you have inherited from your bloodline, dropping those things and setting at course what you believe, setting at course what you desire, not allowing others' likes and dislikes to stop you from moving toward the things you know that are destined for you. Okay? I learned that there was so much destined for me, and I had to release what I thought was going to be. Okay? So in 2022, that release that you did in 2021 is going to pay off, because you've released a lot. You've released not just people. It's a lot of times we think about letting go, we think only of people. It's not just people. Sometimes it's belief systems. Okay? It's you being concerned about what others think. It is you being stuck and stagnant in the same cycle, doing the same things over and over and over again. Okay? Getting stuck and being stagnant for no reason. You don't have to be stagnant. You choose to be stagnant. Oh, I'm going to say that loud again for the people in the back. You don't have to be stagnant. You choose to be stagnant. Okay? And that means you can choose to be free. You can definitely choose to be free. Okay? So that's something you can expect. Expect those seeds to come up. You want them to come up. Okay? Your tears have not been in vain. The pain in your heart has not been in vain. You're letting go, because when you let go, it allows the Spirit to come in and work the work. Okay? A saying that I oftentimes say when I'm talking to people is, the Spirit will do the work. The Spirit will do the work. But you set yourself up to surrender so that the Spirit can do the work, so that rain can come and that harvest can come, and you're going to be ready. You're going to be strong enough, because honestly, there were times in 2021, I just didn't feel strong at all. I know people were looking at me like, oh, she's the tower of strength. I didn't feel strong. I didn't feel strong. I felt very weak. I felt weakened by what I was going through or what I had been through. Because in 2021, I released years of things, years of pain and events and, relationships and people and releasing outcomes, what I thought would be. Okay? I released that to open doors for this new place, so that I could ground it to a permanent place. Okay? So in 2022, look for those harvests. You've planted the seeds. You've done the work. Okay? Politically speaking, we are going to continue to see the unrest. It's not leaving just yet. It's not leaving just yet. But this is what you need to be clear on. You're responsible for not getting caught up in the fear-based conspiracy theories, tactics, media. You're responsible for that. And you can ground in a place of peace and not let the political environment cause you to waver. Okay? Don't get caught up in what is going on so much in the world, in your social media. Okay? That you're off balance. Take social media breaks. I typically use social media for my work. I'm not a scroller. I typically don't do a lot of scrolling. Every now and again, I'll look at something, but it can be too It can draw you in too much. And you really have to monitor, what you're allowing into your eye gate, what you're allowing to pass by your ears, what you are allowing your spirit to consume. Okay? Protect your energy, protect your vessel, protect your environment. All right? And don't get caught up in what others are saying and doing. I've learned that when you really focus on your purpose, your mission, what you're here to do, you don't even have time to be dealing with other stuff, and don't engage. When you learn in 2022, learn how to not engage. All right? Make people meet you at a higher level. All right? Make them meet you. You've gone through the work. You know how to do it. You know not to revert back to the old ways of responding. That's another thing you can expect in 2022. You're going to respond differently. You're going to just do things differently because of all the healing that has taken place in your life. And those doors are going to open that seemingly felt like they were bolted shut. Those doors are going to open because you're flowing freely. When there is a free flow in your life and the blockages are released, everything opens up for you. Career, business, finance, jobs, relationships. Okay? That unconditional love, when you have it flowing through you, it flows to you. All right? If you're looking for better connections, when it's flowing in you, it flows to you. When you're not looking at it to be outside of you, it is in you, it will flow to you. So look for that in 2022. You've laid the groundwork. So 2022 is going to be a very positive and abundant year. Will you face challenges? Absolutely. But you're going to face them with a different mind than you did in 2021. You are stronger now. You can handle it. All right? Every challenge that comes, you can handle it. Every obstacle that comes, you have divine help. Okay? Always remember that. Life is not a bed of roses, so stop expecting it to be. Okay? We're not going to sugarcoat this. It's not a bed of roses. Sometimes you're going to face hard times. You're going to have grief. You're going to have pain. You're going to have loss. But the Spirit is there to give you that support. And you will be divinely aligned with those, that soul family, that can help hold you up in your weakest of times. Begin to appreciate solitude, not as a punishment, but as a time that you can center yourself and go within. Listen, I love you, but I want you to love yourself more than me. Have happy holidays, however you celebrate them. I look forward to seeing you next time, and it may be in the new year when you see me again. So until then, I send love and light your way. Toodles.